Right hook, natural right hook, just coming at you. Good karma served. All right, ladies, thank you. Okay, let's do one slow breathing round and then one fast breathing round. So we'll go for 15 seconds here. Let's see if you can do it.
Stop it. Go outside.
Exhale all your air. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Slowly inhale for 15 seconds here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's hold for 15. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale slowly as you can for 15. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last hold for 15. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and relax. Cool. All right. Next cycle, we're gonna go 30 seconds. I want the hyperventilation. So deep breath into your nose and blow out quickly. Here we go, 30 seconds. Good, try to expand every part of your lungs. Hold that breath all the way down to the back of your belly. Good. Fire up the air through your nose. 15 seconds left. 5 seconds. And rest. Very nice. Okay, next up, onto the floor for our core work. We're gonna go for hip ups with a variation. So a couple of the basic ones, right? You can go for the reverse sit-up to work the same lower abs. You can place your hands underneath your hips to try to get your hip off the ground. And then the ultimate version today, I want you to try to do a hip up and then curl your legs down once you get to the top of the hip up. So choose your levels, do what you can, play around with it.
What is that supposed to be doing? What areas of muscles is that?
All kinds of functional parts. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. All functional parts. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, and time. Good, doable, right? Okay, next one, we're gonna be in our plank. You can either plank on your elbows or on your hand, but we're gonna add your rotation in here. So if I'm in a regular plank, okay, I'm just gonna rotate one arm up towards the ceiling. And we're gonna stay on the same side, rotating. If you're on your elbow, same thing, rotate your hand up towards the ceiling and then back down towards your front plank. We'll do 30 seconds each side. 3, 2, 1, let's give it a shot. Slow, controlled. So you end up in this tripod position here, or this triangle position.
Because on my knees, is it even counting?
That's fine. It's just a warm up. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. And then we'll do the same thing on the other side. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and rotate. This is our T-spine rotation in our plank. About 10 seconds left. And 3, 2, 1, and rest. From here, go ahead and just lay flat down onto the floor. We're gonna go for our alternating arch body raise. So laying face down, I want you to bring up your opposite hand and opposite foot, keeping your leg and arm long. Okay.
What are we doing?
Opposite hand, opposite foot in our arch body.
Laying on your belly.
Yeah, laying on our belly.
Okay.
Little coordination here. 30
Do we
seconds.
stay on one side or do we do both?
Let's do both sides, alternate sides.
Okay.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Opposite hand, opposite leg, off of the floor, and then switch. I had the morning session dancing this morning. Warm up. 15 seconds. And 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, from here, go for one of your shoulder stretches of your choice. Lat stretch, chest stretch, shoulder rotation, thread the needle. Okay, we'll hit up 30 seconds here. Nicole was in her kitchen earlier, I think.
I was.
And I was like, oh, she's having a pre-workout wine.
I was getting my water.
Oh, is that what it was? And 3, 2, 1, ease off. Other side. If you look at those lists for like the countries or the cultures that have the longest longevity, wine's a part of it. Three, two, one, come on off. And then we'll finish off with one of your hip stretches of your choice. Lunges, couch stretch, straddles. There we go, 30 seconds.
As a child, I remember my father in the morning, he would eat his cereal with coffee. And then after he was done with that, he poured himself a glass of wine out of the gallon jug. You know those Gallo jugs and stuff?
Yeah.
That's how he used to take that gallon and pour it over his shoulder and pour in the glass, and he'd have a glass of wine after he had his breakfast. That's how he started his day.
I need to take a note from him. All right, switch sides. 10 seconds. And 3, 2, 1. All right, that's good. Ladies, grab a sip of water and let's move into our scale brief. All right, on the strength side today, we have those 2 movements that we did during the warm-up. I want that hip up and add the leg curl if you can, right? If not, we're gonna go straight hip ups or the basic reverse sit-ups to work the lower abs, okay? 10 to 14 of those. And then we have 10 to 14 of the T-spine in your planks. I'm gonna move this T-Rex here. So same push-up position, and then hand up towards the ceiling, and then back down, 10 to 14 on one side, and then switch. If you're on your elbows, same idea. Rotate, reach up for me. Work that rotation, okay? All right, on our prehab, we got some cool stuff today. I want 1 minute of a figure 4 stretch. So this one, 2 ways you can do it. One is just grabbing your ankle and your shin and pulling your leg up towards your chest so you can get the stretch on your outside hip, okay? More advanced version, crossing one leg over the other. And then you make this little triangle with your legs. You're gonna reach your arm through that triangle and grab your far side shin here, okay? If you pull that shin towards your chest, it increases the stretch on this outside hip, okay? Just a minute per side there. Then let's go for our shoulder internal rotation, normal ones that we do. We'll do 1 minute per side. And then we have some leg swings. So I want your legs nice and loose. We're just gonna go 10 per side. You can hold on to a chair or a wall if you need to, but just take a small step and just really loose leg up and down, 10 on one side, 10 on the other side, okay? 360-degree sweeps. This one, we're gonna be laying down, one hand behind your back, one hand behind your neck, and then switch sides. And then I always try to think about the ground as being hot lava. So try to keep your hands off of the floor so that we can activate your shoulders back, okay? Next up, lateral leg swings. Now instead of going forward, I'm gonna swing my legs out to the side here. Again, if you need to hold on to something, hold on to a door frame. We're going across our body, okay? As you rotate up, your toes should be pointing upwards towards the ceiling. Okay? And last one, bent over trunk twist. Bent over, just rotating your torso up towards the ceiling. Okay? Just give me 10 per side. We should get at least a round in there. Questions, ladies? Cool, I'll walk you through it. We got 8 minutes. So you're gonna start off with the hip ups, or you're gonna start with your figure 4 stretch for me, please. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's start. 10 to 14 hip ups or figure 4 stretch. Okay, there you go.
Reverse it up.
Yeah, reverse sit-up's good. Okay, now you're gonna hug that shin into your chest. You should feel a stretch on your leg that's closest to you. Good. If Rose can do these hip ups, anyone can for like 9-foot legs. that's all I see in the screen. Super long legs.
Sorry, I didn't hear you. What were you saying?
I said if Rose can do these, anyone can because you have like 9-foot legs.
For some reason, these are relatively easy.
All right.
Easy, but they're doable.
Good. All right, figure 4 stretch. Let's switch legs. Release that side, cross the other one, reach through that triangle that you made. Put your right leg above. Yeah, there we go.
Got it. Oi.
Hug it in. Nicole, 2 days in a row.
That's 4 days in a row. I did Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Oh, really?
I did.
A lot of Nicole this week. 30 seconds.
You probably see no Nicole next week, though.
And then the T-spine rotations.
Yep.
You can even set up off of your bench for that plank canoe.
Okay.
And then go to your elbow if you have too much pressure on your wrist.
Are we still doing the figure 4?
You got 5 seconds here.
Okay.
And 3, 2, 1. Next one, ladies, shoulder internal rotation. Laying on that side, keep that shoulder flat, work that elbow, that forearm towards the ground.
So Track, on your Tuesday, Thursday, are you going to still go with 8 o'clock or are you going back to 6 next week?
I'll send another quick survey, but it looks like it's going to work a little bit more for 6 a.m. for most people.
Okay.
And that's what you prefer too, right, sir?
Yeah. My meetings start between 7:30 and 8 every morning, and then I have meetings at 5 in the evening, so it throws me off.
Got it. 20 seconds here.
But I've been doing my beach fit and the functional bodybuilding,
I
so.
can tell. Even without the lighting, it's. Nicole was in the race yesterday with those triceps. All right, switch sides, ladies, on the shoulder internal rotation. Rose and Kanoe, we have about 5 minutes still. And then the ladies in the morning with our lifting, it's super weird. Like We haven't touched the bar in like 5 months, but their technique's actually gotten better.
Huh.
Yeah, I've been watching the videos. They look great.
Like I wouldn't have expected that. Good to see.
Well, maybe it's because they've been focusing more on their forms because they had less weights, right?
Yeah, that's true too. But like Michelle's like, whoa, that's like the snappiest I've ever seen you in 8 years. 3, 2, 1. All right, ladies. Next one for the prehab, 10 leg swings per side. 10 leg swings per side.
You guys stop. Stop.
Yes, make sure you don't kick anything. Good rows, good hip raise.
Sideways or forward?
First round.
The leg lifts are sideways or
Straight
forward?
forward on this first round.
Forward. Okay.
And per side.
A little step and then a kick.
Yep, little step and kick.
Okay.
Cool. Next one, laying on the floor on your belly, those 360-degree sweeps. One hand behind your back, one hand behind your head, 10 each side for me. Good. Small of your back, behind the neck. Switch. Nice big circles. Good. Nice rows.
Ooh.
If you got 10 per side, you're back on the leg swings, except we're going sideways with the leg swings. Good. Just make sure you don't put a hole in your wall.
My sideways.
Yep. Hold on to something if you need to. Sweep across. Open out to the side.
Watch out, baby.
Rose, you got about 90 seconds here. Okay, then bent over trunk twist, 10 per side. Rotating your arms up towards the ceiling, nice and loose. Try to rotate your torso. Bent over, trunk twist. Good. Okay, then you're back on the forward leg swings.
Okay.
Rose, you got about 30 seconds. Ten seconds here, and then once you finish this one, ladies, go ahead and break and grab a sip of water. And 3, 2, 1. All right, folks. Cool. Loosened up a little bit, warmed up a little bit more, grab a sip of water, and then let's head into the main course for today. Stuff on the option A side. We're gonna shoot for about 5 to 8 rounds today. Okay. 20 minutes, we're gonna start with 1 minute of an overhead march step. So if you have one dumbbell, you can hold it up, or you have an object, like a bag, I'm just gonna hold overhead. We're just gonna march in place. March in place. As I march, I'm gonna raise my toes up, which will get more of my hip flexors involved as well. 1 minute there, not easy, just holding something overhead, okay? After that, we're gonna go into 15 deadlifts with whatever weight you have. We're gonna go all the way to the ground from here as best as you can. All the way to the floor, okay? The ground, okay? After 15 deadlifts, 15 bent over rows, or we can always do your modifications, which would be your pullovers or your shoulder flaps for that, okay? That's one round, super simple, not easy. All right, on our B side for you ladies, shooting for 8 to 12 reps of everything today. We're gonna start with back elevated pause hip thrusts, okay? Fancy, but it's just an elevated glute bridge with a pause. So stack your shoulders up, put some weights across your hips here, and then as we bridge up, I want you squeezing for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then reset yourself, back up, squeezing hard for 5 here, okay? Big glute exercise. Next up, crossover lunges. You can try this with or without weight, okay? And now I've got 2 options for you. You're gonna keep your hips forward either way, cross over, okay? And then hit up that lunge step so it looks like a curtsy, right? We're gonna do all 8 to 12 on one side and then the other side, okay? Going forward works a little bit more of your quads. If you step backwards behind your leg, it's working more of your glutes here, okay? So I'll let you choose which one you want to do. The back step is also less pressure and less stress on your knee. So give it a shot. If you're doing
Do we do those with weights?
You can do it with body weight, or if you're going to do it with weight, you're going to hold it in your goblet position here.
Okay.
Terry's no factor. She has to do weight.
Can I sub that with regular squats because of my foot?
Yeah, totally.
Okay, perfect.
Okay. Next one is a Z press, just a fancy word for a floor seated press. So no chair here. I want you sitting flat on the ground, and we're gonna do your strict press from here, okay? With your legs straight, it takes out even more, it takes out from you leaning back from here. So you gotta sit up really straight and try to finish behind your ears, okay? Next up, we have lat sweeps, Rose's favorite. 1 weight at a time. Weight starts in front of her body. Now, instead of pulling it, we're gonna push it back and behind your body. So we're trying to use the side of your lats here, sweeping back and then squeezing it back behind us. Okay, sweeping back. And then my hands, palms are facing backwards, so I'm pushing it back behind me. Okay, you feel it right around here, right, Rose? Okay, next one. Narrow grip floor presses. We did wide ones the other day, so now we're gonna tuck the elbows in next to your side and keep those hands in close to our body here, okay? And then the last one, we're gonna go for bent over W's. So here, elbows out to the side, making my W shape, okay? Elbows out to the side, rotating my hands up like our warm-up drill, okay? That works with rotator cuffs in your shoulders. And we should get about 3 rounds in today. Questions, ladies? All right, let's get set up. We have a 20-minute clock. All right, back elevated hip thrusts or glute bridges first. Okay, shooting for about 3 rounds. And then Terry will get 3 rounds in those last 5 minutes. All right, here we go. 8 to 12 reps, ladies. 5 count pause at the top. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's stop. Good. Glute bridge up. Squeeze hard at the top. 5 counts, and then come on down. Good. And don't be shy to load up weight on this one. For whatever reason, ladies can do a whole lot heavier glute bridges than I can. 8 to 12 total here. Okay. Then you have regular squats.
Should I do the weighted, huh? With a weight?
Yeah, you do weight.
8 to 12.
Just 12. Okay, hips back, knees out, chest up. Good. And then see, you can go 2 more inches down for me. A little more. There you go. There you go. Even in the dark, I can see the range.
I'm in the witness protection program.
So is it 12 per side
You
on
got it.
the lunges?
Yes, 12 per side. Good. And try to keep your body facing forward, your hips facing forward. Yeah. Different angle on your glutes here. Z presses, you're gonna sit flat on the floor and press those dumbbells overhead. Yep. Are you sitting up, Kanoe?
No, am I supposed to sit up?
Yeah, sit upright, sorry.
Oh.
I'm gonna sit in that position and press.
Oh, am I supposed to be on the floor?
You're sitting your butt on the floor, but we're sitting upright.
Okay.
There you go.
Like this?
Yep. And you're gonna really squeeze your core tight so you don't lean back. Good.
Ooh.
What are the lat sweeps again?
Lat sweeps. We're here. I'm gonna sweep that weight close to the body back behind us. Lat sweeps. Here, push it slightly.
Over.
On the lat sweeps too. Okay. 1 dumbbell at a time.
I can't do anything. Okay, do it one more time, Track.
You're gonna push this weight back behind your hips.
Right.
And
Okay.
the arm stays relatively straight. You're trying to use your back
I'm
muscle.
not holding on to anything. I'm not like leaning.
You can support yourself on your bench
I need to do
or
that.
your knee.
So like this.
Yep. And then turn your palm facing backwards. There. Good.
12 each side.
12 each side. Rose a pro at this one. Good. Palm facing back like you're trying to scoop some water behind you. Good. And try to go slower on this one, Terry. Squeeze it back. Try not to use any momentum. Yeah. Okay, up next, narrow grip floor presses. Elbows right next to our side on this one. Narrow grip bench press for you, Kunoi. So your elbow's gonna be right here.
Okay. Wait, am I on the right? I think I'm on the wrong.
Gonna be on the bench.
Yeah.
Weights right next to you.
Right.
And this one gets a little bit more of your triceps.
This and like this. Yeah.
Good. Okay, bent over W's. Light weights on this one, or even no weights would be good. Elbows out to the side, rotate your hands up. Elbows out to the side, rotate your hands up. Good, Terry. Good, Terry's got this one. Nice. Elbows first, then rotate around those elbows, yes.
Okay.
Okay, and then you're back up at the top. Back elevated hip thrusts. 5-second counts. Got time for 2 more rounds.
Okay. Back at the top.
We're back at the top.
Back at the top. Elevated. Okay.
Good. Nice water bottle weights. Nice. That's it, Rose. Keep working it.
Oh.
You were saying,
The lunges next?
Yep, lunges next. Was that Rose?
so you were saying these lateral sweeps were crazy. This one is.
The W's.
Right side is moving, you just can't see it.
Squats, good squats. Go. Next up, presses from the floor. Sitting upright from the floor. Nice, Terry. Good. Z presses. All the way up, all the way up. All right, lat sweeps next. Latissimus dorsi, that's your back muscle. Okay, this one. Push from back. We have this. 10 minutes, ladies. Plenty of time. Finish 2 more rounds. Get 3 rounds total here. Good. Nice and tall. Stay nice and tall here, Rose. Good.
Throw it on. Back to the front, back to the top. Right.
After the W's, is it back to the top?
Yep, back to the hip glute bridges.
Okay.
Cool. We have about 7 minutes. 1 more full round at least. Cool. Bent over W's for Nicole. All right. Show me some deep squats here, Kanoe. Yeah, that's it. Ease, Terry. Good, Rose.
Down on the floor.
Yep. Yep. Sitting upright. Okay, let's get that
What are my
full.
feet doing this? Just out in front of me?
Straight out. Straight out.
Straight up. Okay.
Good, Nicole. Good, Terry. Okay, lat sweeps. Good, Terry. Belly button forward. Nice, Rose. All right, we got 5 minutes, ladies.
Those.
Okay, back on the bench press, narrow grip bench press.
Now the sweeps.
Yep.
Oh.
Good.
Back to the dips.
All right, about 3 minutes, ladies. Let's go. Good, 5 count squeeze. Hold it for 5 at the top, Kanoe. That's it. Okay, about 90 seconds, ladies. Let's try to finish this round.
Oh.
All right, our last minute here. Good, Terry. That's it, Rose. Last one. Up. Yeah. Good, ladies. Try to get those hands up to your ears. Come on, Nicole. There you go. Good. Good knees on those squats, Kanoe. 15 seconds. Keep it going. 10 seconds. And 3, 2, 1, and good job, ladies. Finish what you got. Excellent work. Happy Friday. Good to see all you ladies. Way to get it in. Kanoa, good to see you.
Thank you. I wasn't going to do it today, and then I did, and I feel better.
That's always the case. You're just going to default to it. Have a good
Have a
one.
good weekend, guys.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye, have a good weekend.
All right, Terry. Good luck in your meetings.
Okay, thanks.
Rose with the W's. The lats are looking good. Now the W's.
Yeah. There's just no way I can get that right side to move.
It's moving. It's budging.
Yeah. Slowly. Another 8 years and then it will be fine. Have a good weekend. See you tomorrow.
All right. Thank you, Rose. That's a good one tomorrow, too. Here we go.
Hey everybody, thanks for taking time out of your day to join us. Today's routine is going to begin with a seated forward fold. I want you to come down to seated. Both of your legs are straight out in front of your body. Your legs can be together or they can be somewhat opened up, just not too wide. And then you're just falling forward in towards your legs. If you can grab your ankles, your toes, or your feet, then go for that. Try to let that body literally fall into position. There's nothing active within this approach. It's all passive. I also want you to try to breathe deeply while you're in this pose and in every pose. Now, in these forward folds, it's difficult to breathe deep. So do what you can do with it. And then from there, let's just give it some time. We have 1 minute and 40 seconds for this pose. You're now with your last 30 seconds for this pose. You should be feeling this one in the hamstrings, through the calves, through your lower back, and literally all of the back muscles. It's the entire back of that body. Remember, it's lengthening. As you're dipping in, you're relaxing and you're breathing deeply. Okay, start to roll your body out of this position. I want you to leave your right leg still straight out in front of you, as the next pose is our half-seated frog. You're going to take your left leg and bend it, and then you're going to pull your left foot behind your hip so that the left knee opens as far to the left wall as it can open. Very, very helpful to sit on a folded up blanket that would be underneath your right hip. From this position, we're going to fall in between our left knee and our right foot, so we are shooting the angle. So everybody, half-seated frog. Going to be in this angle for 1 minute, and then the next minute, we're going to focus on the right hamstrings again. So for now, you're going in between your right leg and your left knee in the half-seated frog. You should feel somewhat of your right hamstrings and partially into your left hip. So try to feel those areas. And if it's ever overwhelming or irritating, make sure that you adjust, or most likely elevating your hips higher would probably help. Now leave your legs the same position, but now crawl into your right leg. So let's more or less isolate the right leg. Your body is now lengthening over and in towards your right leg. Your head dangles and your body is just falling into place. Let it be very natural. There's no forcing the position and there's no actively pulling deeper. Just let it fall into place and be satisfied with where you're at. It's gonna be enough. All right, roll your body out of this position. The next pose is going to be a left side pigeon position. So we're changing our leg to our left side, and we're changing the entire position so that we have that left leg crossing over the shin, parallel, and then we're going to fall into that left leg for left side pigeon pose. Your right leg is lengthening behind you, and your torso is falling down towards the ground in front of you. If you could bring your forearms to the floor, do that. Or if you can even go further, lying down, that's fine. Everybody left leg pigeon position for 3 minutes. Just like the last pose, elevating your hips will help. Now in this position, if you elevate your left hip, or you put that folded blanket underneath that left quad area, the hamstring area, that usually helps. Not always, but usually. If it feels good to do that, then feel free to do that. 2.5 minutes. Let's refine our breathing now for this pose. Everyone, first take a large inhale through your nose, expand your lungs fully. Then exhale all of the air back out. Completely empty everything. Let's inhale for 8 and exhale for 10. Here we go. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Exhale 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. One more minute. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last time. Exhale 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Breathing on your own. I want you to come out of this position now. I want you to change all the way into our half-seated frog with your left leg straight out in front of you and your right knee bent with your right foot pulled tightly behind your right hip, elevating that left hip if need be. So take a few moments right now to get yourself situated and prepared for the half-seated frog. Remember, the first position will be at the angle, and the last position will be into the left leg. So now everybody, if you have your legs ready, let's go ahead and let that body fall into the position between the left leg and the right knee. Angle your torso. Crawl your hands out as far as possible, and try your best to continue to focus on the breath that's still deep. Leave your legs in the exact same position, but crawl your torso now in towards your left leg. Let your hands stay on each side of your left leg as your head dangles. You should feel this more in the left hamstrings, more in the calf area. And you could also grab your left foot and flex it back if you want to add even more. Okay, look for that perfect amount and then surrender into that place. Remember, let that body just be there. A little bit less than 1 minute to go. All right, come out of this position, and we're going to change all the way into our right side pigeon position for the next pose. So take some time to get yourself ready for that. Elevate your hip, do what you need to do. Your left leg is behind you. This is the right side pigeon pose. Finally, let your body walk out and lie down towards the ground. For the first minute, just breathe deeply on your own. The last couple minutes, we'll do the counter breathing if you would like to do the counter breathing. All right, take a large inhale, and then go ahead and exhale everything out. We'll do the same pattern, 8 inhale and 10 exhale. Here we go. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Exhale, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Breathing on your own. Come out of the pose. Go to your hands and your knees. The next position is puppy dog. From your hands and your knees, slide your arms as far forward as you can, as we're looking to feel this one now in the upper middle back and through the torso, the armpit area. Forehead or deeper would be the chin or the throat to the ground. Arms straight out, palms down, upper middle back stretch. Puppy dog for 2 minutes. "30 seconds for this pose. Okay, come out of this position, and I want you to go ahead and transition all the way to lying down on your back. So take a moment just to get there. Okay, now we're going to work an internal hip stretch called internal supine twist. I want you to go ahead and, with your back flat, bend your knees and place your feet a little wider than your hips. Now let both of your knees that are bent fall towards the right wall. And then as the knees plop to the right, lift your right foot up and place it on top of your left knee so that that added extra weight will help leverage your knees down further to the ground. Internal supine twist for 1 minute. Your knees do not have to be that close to the ground. It just kind of fall where it falls naturally. Okay, same pose, just change sides. Both knees fall to the left. Left foot lifts up in place above the right knee. internal supine twist with your knees plopped towards the left. You have 1 minute. All right, so just go to undo your legs and lie down on your back. We're now in that restful position, the last pose, the rebound. Again, you can lie down for as long as you have, as long as you need. Just allow it to soak in and do its thing. Awesome effort, everybody. Thanks for joining us today, and we'll catch you tomorrow.